The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 101.7 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me.
Juice, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Benjamin, are you ready?
Let's get it.
They don't even know what's about to happen.
We're about to take over the world. See, what y'all don't understand is everything that's old is done. But everything that's new, that's us.
It's getting real juicy.
It's amazing.
Voices defining a generation.
You grow up thinking the world is all roses and bunnies and things like that, and literally, and it's not.
The most impactful commentary.
I am taught to protect women and children and die for my country. These are the types of things I'm taught. Sure, I put my life on the line. Sure, I could have died that day or whatever, but these are the types of things that come along with being a man. At least I would have died with my honor.
Real news, real lives, and the juiciest conversations.
Noni. It's really juicy.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studios in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here are your award-winning hosts, Ben Jammin and Carrie Noni Juice.
Juicy Jammers out there, what is going down? What's poppin'? You are now listening to Sippin' on Jammin' with Juice. I am your girl Noni Juice, always keeping that juice high. And of course, I got my boy Ben Jammin' with me.
It's amazing.
Shout out DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me.
And we are live from the American Family Insurance Studios at the Avenue. I hope you guys are having a lovely Thirsty Thursday.
It's
almost
Thursday.
At the end of the week.
It's Thursday, Juice.
It is Thursday, so you know what that means.
6 p.m. to 7 p.m. tonight. Make certain that y'all do tap into Gym with Juice tonight. Okay, between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. where we do our raw, unfiltered, and uncut, unedited show later tonight. Might, get a little crazy on there or something.
I think I know what I want to talk about later tonight, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm going to bring back the this or that. Well, just for at least that episode, because I do want to ask you a question when it comes to a this or that. So make sure y'all tap in tonight from 6 to 7 exclusively on YouTube. All right. But yeah, it's Thursday. The week is pretty much almost done and over with. It went by very quickly. August just in general went by very fast.
The summer is basically over, bro. I feel like after August 31st, it's done. Okay, we have no more summer anymore.
I always feel like after Labor Day.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess, Labor Day is an honorable day for
Yeah.
summer. But it's a transition period. Kids are going back to school. They take their badass back to school.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to deal with them anymore. Okay, personally, me. All right, I've been having a little...
My thing is, I'm like a little bit confused. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What do you mean?
Because I be seeing, and maybe it's just my Facebook algorithm, but it seems as though parents be really geeked up for their kids to be in school, right?
100%.
But I'm trying to
100%.
figure out, why are they so geeked up? Like, do they just be chilling at the crib, or do they work themselves, or like what's going on? Because I be seeing mamas, they be like, man, I hate school. I could have had a crib back to myself, but it's like, you not working? What you doing? Like, what's going on in the crib?
I mean, Juice, I think what it really is people just want to walk around the house naked again. Okay,
But
that's
why?
what I think.
But I thought they be at work.
I think it's also people are happy that they actually have a daycare. Some people use school as a daycare, so they can, go and do whatever they want to do for their free time. Some people work second shift, right? So they can actually have their morning to themselves. They can cook themselves some breakfast, and get their brain prepared and not have to deal with
Or maybe
badass
third
kids.
shift.
Yeah,
I worked third shift before.
Did you like it?
No. And I pretty much failed all my college classes while I was working third shift. I was working this graveyard shift as if I had 5 kids to take care of at home, and I was a single mother on EBT. Like, that's literally how I was slaving, because that wasn't my only job. I was part-time third shift at Potawatomi, and then I was also part-time at my college doing some work there as well. So I had like 2 or 3 jobs at one time, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, I look back at that moment in time period in my life, and I'm like, why was I working so freaking hard? Like, I was living with my mama. I didn't have no bills. Why was I working? Like, I had to feed a family of 8 by myself.
Trying to run that check up, trying to run that bag up, secure your future. That's what it's about, man. Like, when you're young,
I
20,
guess.
you really don't care. You don't care in regards to, how long you work and how hard you have to work, as long as you're making a buck. I mean, I'm assuming if you were working at Potawatomi, they were paying you up pretty nice,
I mean, it was pretty decent, and you got paid more. You got paid more if you were third shift too. Mm-hmm. So I got a little extra some on my check, just because I was third shift. But it was tough, and then I'm getting off at like 6:37 in the morning, and I got class at like 9. Like, what?
You were grinding.
Like, what? For what? I didn't need to do that. I needed to focus. That's why it took me another year to finish college.
You feel like it was just unnecessary pressure that you added into your life.
It was very unnecessary. Like, I didn't have to do that. Not third shift. I could see a second shift or something, but third shift, plus I had a second shift job too, and I had classes, and I had like 5 classes. No, absolutely not. I should not have done that. But I mean, I did learn a valuable lesson, and would I change it? Probably not, because it made me who I am today. But
no, you would change it.
I just look back.
You would have changed that.
No, I might not have, because I met some really dope people at Potawatomi. It was really a fun experience for me, because I was security. So with me being security third shift, you see a lot of crazy stuff going on at Potawatomi. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Did you rough anybody up?
I mean, I personally didn't, but I would have to get back up for sure.
Did you see anybody steal some chips?
Yeah, for sure. I've seen people steal. I had this one man come into the entrance doors, and he like was taking off his clothes and was saying he was having heart issues and stuff. And he was like, my heart. He was just going crazy. I said, we're going to need to find somebody to figure this out. And then they had to teach us CPR, because sometimes people would pass out and pass away, and you'd have to
right there?
Yes.
What? Bro.
Especially when it was like the bingo days, like older people would come for the bingo, dying. And they would have like either heart attacks or they would pass away. I know somebody, I think, passed away in the high roller room one time. Like, it was crazy. That was more second shift though.
Bro,
third shift, you got more people who were, what's the word, loitering a little bit, kind of just hanging out. You had a few homeless people who would come in because they didn't have nowhere to go, or they would try to sleep in the bathroom stalls. You'd have to get them out the stall calls. You had a lot of people coming from the club. A lot of people who were wearing inappropriate clothing, and we would have to tell them like, hey, you can't come in here dressed like this. Or I would get a lot of the times, because I was so young, I wasn't even 21 yet, which is crazy, because how are you not even 21 working at Potawatomi? But I would have to ask people for their IDs. They didn't want to give me their ID because they like, girl, who is you? You some little pipsqueak. Like, get out my face.
I'm not going to lie, Juice. I'm really perplexed that people would sit back, play bingo, hit the slot machines, and then just die.
Sometimes. They might have a heart attack. They might be, it's a thing. It was a thing.
This is crazy. I never even thought about that. Like, I'm assuming when people go gamble, like, you know, they may not win, all right? They may even become addicted and try to spend their life savings right then and there.
They do. Some guy came in there one time. I think he bet his whole house and his car. He lost it all, bro. And I felt so bad for a little bit, but then I'm like, no. Why would you do that?
It's the business.
It was crazy. Like, I remember one time, and I can say this now because, you know, I don't work there anymore. Shout out Potawatomi, though. I had really great times. I fell asleep in the money room, and I wasn't supposed to do that. Like,
what was that
you
like?
Can't fall. Wait, which part?
I mean, the money room. How much money was in there?
It was a whole lot of money. It was. I mean, I never had to count the money myself. I just had to make sure nobody came up in there and like did nothing crazy. You know, trying to steal the money, because I have to.
This is third shift, right?
Yeah.
Do people regularly do this? Like, is that a shift somebody's supposed to do every day?
Yeah, so every single night you have about like 6 spots that you hit, because you rotate every hour. So you hit almost every single spot every night that you work. And so one of the hours you have to be there is the money room. So sometimes I would have to have the money room after I ate, which is at like after midnight. I would eat at like maybe 12, 1 o'clock. Now 2 a.m. I'm in the money room and I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I got the itis. I got class in a few hours. And so sometimes I would accidentally close my eyes for like 3 seconds. You know, you can't close them too long, because they got the cameras in there watching the money. And so I did have a time period where they took a photo of me sleeping in the daggone money room. And I had a meeting with my manager. They said, what is this? And I was like, from that angle, I can't tell if my eyes, it don't look like my eyes are closed. Like, this is not enough evidence to say that I was sleeping in the money room.
Did they fire you after that?
No, they didn't fire me. It was just like a little warning. But
I wish I would have known you then.
It was rough. It was a rough time, but it was fun meeting everybody, and especially for New Year's. New Year's, they pretty much don't close. Like, they never close anyway, but everybody is there. The liquor is going past 2 a.m. and it's so much fun. But I will say, New Year's, we had about like 10 fights that night. I'm not even gonna hold you. We had like 10 fights that night, and I didn't break up nothing because none of them happened in front of me. But you already know I would have went over there, I would have been like, hey, break it up. But they didn't give me any weapons. I didn't have any weapons or anything like that. All I had was a walkie-talkie, and if somebody tried to disrespect me, if I need to back up, I'd get on that walkie-talkie and tell them what's going down, describe the person, and it would be a whole situation. But New Year's is always one of the best times in the world to go to Potawatomi. It's so much fun. And then because they do a countdown and like everybody like cheers, and I don't think I was up there at the time, but I think they like let confetti and like balloons
could
go.
You give out some gambling secrets that you learned while you were there?
I didn't learn any gambling secrets.
Is it a hot slot machine that you just knew for a fact people will win on?
No, it really is all just random, in my opinion. It is all just random.
That's really
and you know, it's very strategic that they don't have clocks in there too, because people just lose time. Sometimes people literally will not use the bathroom, and they'll go to the bathroom on themselves at Potawatomi because they don't want to get up from a slot machine because they think it's like hot. Or they'll be like, ask security, like, hey, can you watch this machine for me while I go to the bathroom? Like, it is really serious. But those are some great times in my life, you know? Mm-hmm. Do I regret them? No. But do I question myself? Yes. Like, girl, what was you doing?
It sounded like you lived a rabbit hole. You know,
I did.
Like, you lived a rabbit hole of life.
I did live a rabbit hole life.
Because, I mean, Jammin. For you to be at Potawatomi, then become a radio host, have your own show, Jammin with Juice, it's crazy.
It is. You as well, though. You live a rabbit hole life.
I do live a rabbit hole life.
It's a rabbit hole day.
It is a rabbit hole day. And if y'all know what we talking about, Truth Nation, today is the day y'all go down the rabbit hole with your boy, Ben Jammin. All right? There we go. Shout out to DJ Brother Z. Okay, so when we do come back, we're going down the rabbit hole with Jammin. And if you don't know what a rabbit hole is, it is a deep dive into a topic that takes you from one piece of information you found on the internet to the next piece of information you find until infinity and beyond. All right, until your curiosity is satisfied. So we may talk about the weirdest things at the bottom of the ocean, or we might even talk about aliens in space, or we might even discuss the new triple E virus killing people in Massachusetts by way of mosquito bites. Aliens, animals, and other things at the bottom of the ocean. So let's go down the rabbit hole. When we come back, this is Jammin with Juice. I'm Jammin. That is Carrie Nona Juice. And that is DJ Brother Z. Shout out to Juka.
Don't touch that dial. You are Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel.
Truth Nation!
And all our juicy jammers out there.
Make certain that you tap into Jam with Juice each and every day so you can quench your thirst.
That is right. You already know you can sip on us every single day, like Jammin said, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. But that's not all, y'all.
Catch us exclusively on YouTube for our 6 to 7 show.
Yep, only on Thursdays.
Catch Jammin' with Juice each and every day on 1017 The Truth.
Now sip on that.
This is Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers on 1017 The Truth.
So we do have a drug take-back box at Outreach Community Health Centers. So if people have medications at their home that they want to get rid of, they could bring it to our pharmacy and we'll dispose of it for them. Anything that's not being used, anything that's kind of out of date, even antibiotics, any other medications, definitely it's better to safely dispose of it, and definitely don't flush it down the toilet because that puts it back into our drinking water supply. So
why is that a bad thing, Annie? Why do we not want to flush our medication?
Yeah, so it contaminates our drinking water. It contaminates our waterways, so our rivers and lakes don't benefit from all of those medications entering into the water supply. And we don't also enter. We have great drinking water in the city of Milwaukee, but they can only filter out so many of the pharmaceuticals. So as much as we can to reduce the pharmaceutical supply in our drinking water, we'll all be better off.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as 1 business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Here at the new 1017 The Truth, we aim to be a staple in Milwaukee's Black community. We are committed to partnering with local organizations and supporting Black-owned businesses. We are proud to call Milwaukee our city and promise to be a positive reflection of our community. We look forward to celebrating Black culture and excellence with you every day as we make history and continue to uplift the voices in our city. Join us for the journey at the new 1017 The Truth, founded by Gruber Law Offices. Milwaukee Black Talk.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Welcome back, everybody. You're tapped into Jammin' with Juice. And right now, on this lovely Thirsty Thursday, we're about to get into the Rabbit Hole Chronicles with Jammin. So, Jammin, what you got for us today when it comes to the rabbit hole? Ooh, something you don't want to do.
That's so crazy. Woo! Okay, look. So as I was scrolling down my timeline, as we all do, I stumbled upon new information that sounded great if you are an illegal alien, all right, in the state of California. All right, Senate passes a new bill that will allow illegal immigrants to have access to funds up to $150,000 with 0% interest. And this is a rabbit hole that I went down because I was like, my God, like $150,000? With 0% interest on a home? I don't know about y'all, but if it's 2024 and we need more, as of today, I want to identify as not only a Californian, but also as an illegal alien. All right, to do so, I'd also throw away my social security card right now, okay, my birth certificate and my driver's license today if I could access these funds. Zach, can you beam up the audio for us?
Eyes are on California as a controversial bill providing thousands of dollars in home loans to illegal migrants passes the state Senate, leaving it up to Governor Gavin Newsom to decide. News Nation's Kelsey Kernstein joins us with all the details. Kelsey, this bill facing a lot of scrutiny this morning.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. In fact, you've got California lawmakers really calling this one of the most divisive bills they've seen so far this year. So what we can tell you is that it passed through the California Senate late last night. Now there's a lot of questions as to whether Governor Gavin Newsom will sign it into law and how it's going to be perceived nationally. Now, it's called Assembly Bill 1840. If it gets signed into law, illegal immigrants, they would be allowed to enter a lottery system that would give them up to 20% in down payment assistance or up to $150,000 in home loans. So this is essentially interest-free down payments. So far this year, we know that 18,000 people have applied for the California Dream for All program, and only 1,700 were chosen. But if this bill becomes law, it would expand the eligibility of the program, including illegal immigrants. And not all illegal immigrants would qualify. So this would mean that they would be able to show, they'd have to show that they pay taxes, they provide a taxpayer ID or a social security number. But with illegal immigration, such a hot button topic this election year, there's questions on if passing this bill might make Democrats look soft on the issue. Now, this is why some are in fact speculating that Governor Gavin Newsom, a strong party loyalist, will ultimately veto this bill.
People against this bill, Kelsey, what are they saying this morning?
Yeah, so there's a lot of mixed reviews when it comes to this bill, but we've spoken to several Republicans, and they are saying that they are sick of what they're calling free handouts that California gives to illegal immigrants. Here's what a San Diego County mayor had to say.
The idea of giving them the opportunity to buy a house and get a free amount of money from the state to do so. This at a time when we're $72 billion in debt and our own young people can't afford to buy housing.
Yeah, so we have also reached out to Governor Gavin Newsom's office.
I just find that so crazy. And this is the rabbit hole that I found myself going down as I went down my timeline. All right, this is brand new information, and it's just one of these things where I wish I was illegal. All right, I wish that I swam across those oceans, okay? I wish that I crossed the border. Yes,
really?
Yes. If this is the outcome, if this is what I get for never ever participating, all right, never ever getting a social security number, okay, if I was born in Guatemala, all right, if I was born in Guatemala and I walked, I don't know, about 200 miles up here, and this is what I get, then damn it, I'd love to be from South America. I'd love to be from Mexico. Or I'd love to be from China. All right? Because it also made me think. It made me wonder. All right? After I listened to this information, it made me think.
What did it make you think, Benjamin?
It made me think, could illegal immigration be the downfall of America? If I'm illegal, cross the border via swimming across the ocean with me and my niños, okay, and I can still have funds up to $150,000, then what the hell am I working for? Okay, then I thought to myself, what are the ethnic backgrounds of these individuals? All my life, propaganda has told me that it has been the Hispanics, okay? All of my life, people told me they were Mexicans, okay? I was told it was the Hispanics. You know, my vatos out there have always been the scapegoat for this type of idea. But then I took a deeper dive, Juice. I took a deeper dive, Zach. All right? And I had to listen to one of America's favorite doctors, okay? Some of you may be thinking, which doctor? Which doctor are we talking about, Benjamin?
I'm intrigued.
Are we talking about Dr. Dre? Do we need Eminem? Do we need a savior? Mm-hmm. Do I need a doctor? Or if you're into the Marvel Universe, do we need Dr. Doom? Is he going to come through and
I
save
like
the day?
Doctor Strange, personally.
You like Doctor Strange?
I do.
He's pretty cool, man. He switches up the universes and do things like that, go down the timeline as I did when I went down my rabbit hole. Okay, but I will tell you all of those doctors are actually not the right doctor that I went to. I will tell you that I actually went to the white one, okay? I went to Dr. Phil. DJ Rutherford, can you beam us up?
We're talking about the threat of the Chinese government on our country. Sam, what do you want to say?
TikTok. It is not news. It is unfettered propaganda.
This is a step-by-step how-to video that walks people through getting to China and then on to the United States.
They're not just coming from China, right?
They're coming from all over, Dr. Phil, but one point I want to make, and you heard the audience reaction. The minute I asked about why he's coming to the United States, he clammed up.
We have a serious problem, and it's not just at our border. America is swiftly but quietly being infiltrated, invaded, and attacked on multiple fronts by the Chinese government, which is controlled by the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP for short. Now, from the heartland to Hollywood, the CCP is believed to be targeting nearly every aspect of American life. Many government officials and business leaders believe the CCP is surveying and harassing American citizens on U.S. city streets, restricting freedom of speech on college campuses, attempting to control our food supply chain, stealing our technology, and influencing how we actually think.
We consistently see that it's the Chinese government that poses the biggest long-term threat to our economic and national security.
The CCP has hacked into American critical infrastructure.
CCP hackers access computer systems of about 24 critical entities, including in Hawaii and in Guam. The hackers even attempted to access the Texas electric grid.
A Chinese surveillance balloon entered U.S. airspace and spent the next 8 days traveling over the majority of the continental United States.
Just across the Brooklyn Bridge, this nondescript office building has a dark secret. An entire floor hosted an undeclared police station of the Chinese National Police.
Imagine telecommunications going down so people can't use their cell phone. People start getting sick from polluted water. Trains get derailed. Air traffic control system, port control systems are malfunctioning. This is truly an everything, everywhere, all at once scenario.
We've become numb to it as a nation. It's estimated that 80% of American adults have had all of their private data stolen by the Communist Party of China.
If we do not address this threat, then the CCP will have the ability to turn off the lights for everyday Americans, shut down cities, and cause massive loss of American lives.
Now, I want to be perfectly clear here. I'm talking about the threat the Chinese government and the CCP pose to America. I am not talking about the Chinese people or Chinese Americans, for sure. The Chinese people oftentimes are the biggest targets and victims of China's authoritarian government and ruling party.
Since October of last year, Border Patrol has reported nearly 10,000 arrests of Chinese nationals that have illegally crossed the southwest border, and the number continues to increase every month. I've confirmed that some of the Chinese nationals coming in have ties to the Chinese Communist Party, and they've been released into the United States.
Now, I find that very crazy. And this is the rabbit hole. This is the rabbit hole with your boy, Ben Jim. This is the rabbit hole that I found myself going down when we talk about things like illegal immigration. It's always been one of these ideas that America has always founded with, if you will. Okay, no Diddy. All right. They've always talked about, hey, should we build that wall? Should we allow these people into our country? All right. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, these people are people just like me and you. I have great friends that I know for a fact don't have their green card. They don't have a visa, but I love them my whole life. I've kicked it with them. I've partied with them. We've, did some other things that I probably shouldn't even be talking about right now on this radio station. But it's all been good things. But my question to you, America, my question to you, Truth Nation, my question to you, to the Juicy Jammers listening right now, is illegal immigration the downfall of America? All right, call in right now, 833-212-1017, and let me know how you feel about this. All right?
I have so many questions, but I guess we can unpack when we return. So make sure y'all keep it locked here, because it's Jammin' with Juice and Ben Jammin' in the Rabbit Hole Chronicles.
Jammin' with Juice returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
When you work in early childhood education, you know the value of a good head start. And an early childhood educator apprenticeship offers just that to future educators and employers alike. Early childhood educator apprenticeships combine on-the-job training with related instruction that can be completed in 2 years with little to no student debt. Apprentices earn an income and the qualifications to excel in a center, opening a future of possibilities. And employer benefits too, gaining a trained employee they know and trust with qualifications to support another classroom, meaning more classrooms for more kids and more opportunity for your business. Get connected with an apprenticeship training representative to create an apprenticeship program tailored to your business. Put the future in good hands. Learn more about early childhood educator apprenticeships at wisconsinapprenticeship.org. This project is being supported in whole or in part by a grant awarded to the Department of Workforce Development by the U.S. Department of Labor.
1017 The Truth is the proud home of Marquette Hilltoppers football. Tune in Friday night as the defending state champion Hilltoppers host the Fond du Lac Cardinals. The football action kicks off at 7 p.m. on 1017 The Truth. Marquette University High School football is presented by Gruber Law Offices and sponsored by Capital Insurance Agency, Magic Productions, Annex Wealth Management, C.G. Schmidt, Leff's Lucky Town, Boyle Frederickson Intellectual Property Law, and Marquette University High School.
Get your tickets now to the Milwaukee Gala that helps empower communities and change lives. Join us at the new rooftop ballroom of the Baird Center for Greater Milwaukee Urban League's Black and White Ball, celebrating legacy and impact. It's all happening on Saturday, November 2nd, with entertainment by Shantae Moore. This event will sell out. Get your ticket and sponsorship information now at tmul.org and click on the Black and White Ball link. That is tmul.org.
Oh my gosh, Benjamin, did you know that we were just featured on Last Week Tonight with John Oliver on HBO?
We on HBO, Juice?
Bro, we are literally on HBO. Everybody keeps texting me and sending me the clip.
Why are you serious, Juice? This is big. This is national. Everybody around the world is seeing this.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna toot our horn a little bit. Toot, toot, because we are definitely national. But I mean, what else would you expect from us, okay?
This is crazy. My mom just texted me. My sister just texted me. My girl just texted me. My dog Hazel just texted me.
Listen, everybody I know is about to become a Juicy Jammer. So let them know how they can become one, Benjamin.
Make sure you tap into Jam with Juice each and every day from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Watch us live on YouTube or listen live in your car. We on 1017 The Truth.
Yeah, we are national. Now that's juicy.
It's amazing.
This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
Jennifer made me do this. Where I'm from is busted lips or slick tongues. Twist your fingers the wrong way and you'll get jumped. Some plead the fifth and some just fifth dump. So bury my brothers, no task. I've seen harder days than this one. Somebody gotta die. Told y'all to pray for.
All right, welcome back, everybody. You're tapped in and sipping on Jammin' with Juice right now. I'm Noni Juice. That's been Jammin', and we just got done listening to Benjamin's Rabbit Hole Chronicles. It's the Rabbit Hole Chronicles with Benjamin, talking about immigrants and how California is close to approving a $150,000 loan for illegal immigrants so they can help purchase homes, so they can, get some housing here. Correct. And Benjamin has a question for everybody. What is the question, Benjamin?
Is illegal immigration the downfall of America? All right. Isn't there supposed to be a process that people go through? I had the pleasure of speaking with a lovely young lady, and she was telling me about her relatives and how they came over here, and how they came over here literally, with nothing. They had to figure it out.
Right.
However, it seems like if I were to swim across the ocean, or if I came
so
over,
racist, bro. You cannot just be swimming like really.
Well, you know what? It's 2024.
They be flying as well.
I saw some people coming on jet skis. Okay, I saw some people come on jet skis and get dropped off on the California border. I saw it. Okay, with my own eyes. But all I'm saying is, shouldn't there be an actual process for people to come here into this country and access funds? Like, shouldn't they have to do something else than just cross the border to get access to housing? Because let's be real. Let's bring it back down here to Wisconsin. I'm here in Wisconsin. I don't own a home yet, but if I could get $150,000, Kamala Harris, then let me know something, okay? Because it seems to me that the Democrats are being super soft to what's going on, and it also seems to me that Donald Trump, for whatever odd reason, continues to tell these folks, build that wall. Do I agree with it? I don't know anymore. Call in right now.
I mean, I don't, but
833, you don't agree with anything that the orange man says.
I agree with some stuff.
You do? Like what?
I ain't gonna say it right now.
Why not?
But I definitely have agreed with a few things he has said, but not to the point where I'm gonna vote for the brother. No, absolutely not. All right. But when it comes for me, I don't think building a wall is necessary. But because I don't think that's gonna solve anything. Yeah. But two, I just I don't think it matters that much, in my opinion. But, as more information and more news comes out, because I remember you telling me before, even when we were at the RNC, we were having a discussion with some black ladies at the, at Pfizer, and they're talking about, like, there's some illegal immigrants coming in and killing people in Chicago.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that one. All right. But if that is the case where we do have just a bunch of illegal immigrants coming here and killing U.S. citizens, that is a problem.
No, that's a big problem.
Come on now.
I mean, killing an innocent life is crazy.
As of right now, though, I don't think building a wall is necessary. But we want to hear from you guys. 833-212-1017. What's the question again, Ben?
Is illegal immigration the downfall of the American dream? Call in.
All right, we're going to head to the lines right now and talk to Robert. What is poppin', Juicy Jammer, Robert? Absolutely not.
Rob, you need to
gotta get
back.
some better service.
Yeah, see, look, that's what I'm talking about right there.
I feel bad because he's been holding for a long time, too. Yeah, all right, call back, Robert. Hey, twins. 833-212-1017. Let's talk to Ashley. What's poppin', Juicy Jammer?
Hi, guys. So I had to come and speak about this topic because Benjamin, you be cracking me up in the worst way possible.
Which part?
All love. I appreciate you, Ashley.
But my thing is, we talk about immigration as if it's something that just began during the Biden administration or something that just begun now. But it was all noble when all these people were coming over on boats and Titanics and everything else from Europe. My family came to get a better life and this, that, and the other. Why is it so outlandish for us to believe that these same people are doing the same thing? There's crazy things happening all over the world, even here. I really don't understand why they're trying to come here because it's a hot mess here anyways. But not that I'm going to condemn them for it. But the fact that we're trying to blame the economy and what's going on in the world on immigrants trying to get a better life and come to America, even though that's been publicized for the last couple centuries by white folks. But it's something different now that it's somebody that is not a white folk. But we don't talk about how these billionaires do not pay taxes. Literally, someone broke it down.
Never show proof.
Somebody broke it down. Somebody broke it down that if it was like 4 of the top billionaires. If they paid off their taxes that they have not paid for years, if they paid that off, they could clear poverty and still be billionaires / maybe millionaires / maybe billionaires.
Let me ask you this though: do you think
that I feel like? Wait, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Real quick.
Go ahead.
I feel like they use this immigration thing as a smokescreen, as they do a lot of other stuff. But black people, yes, but some black people are excited that we get to take a break from being the scapegoats, and it could be the illegals now. So a lot of black people are happy, like, oh, we're the good ones now. We could go jump on somebody else's back like they do us. And I just think it's so crazy that we're doing that, seeing that it was done to us as a people. Immigration ain't changing nothing, and it didn't just start now with people trying to come from the southern border. And it's really a slap in the face seeing that Texas, New Mexico, all of that, if you really look up the history, that was owned by Mexico. That was their land.
That's true.
America took that. They took it.
I mean,
and the
America takes
people were
everything,
already
though.
living there.
America takes everything. I mean, America has stolen land, if we're being honest, Ashley.
That's what I was about to say. Like, are we even supposed to be here for real?
Well, hold up. Black people were here.
I'm not talking about black people. I'm just saying how America even got started.
The establishment of this place, and the main people talking about gotten us black folks rooting about illegals and all of this other stuff. These same people, their descendants weren't from here in America. No, they came over here to get a better life. It was noble then. Oh, they did something great when they came over here. But now it's all the illegals, and they're killing people, and they're doing all this other stuff.
So, Ashley, let me ask you this then. Do you think there should be a process for immigrants coming over here to America? Because from my understanding, there was a process that people went through to actually get here to America. Now it just seems like everybody's just undocumented. I mean, I didn't know that
It wasn't even. But even if you listen to what she said in the little stitch that you guys played, they have to pay taxes. They have to contribute to America to get these resources that they are putting out here. So they're putting out these false narratives as, some like they try to do with black people or black women that are trying to survive and get some kind of benefits for the government. The same thing they do to us, they're doing to these people, just so we can have a smoke screen and not realize who the real robbers are, who are robbing us blind all the time. They put it on these illegals, and it's crazy that black folks are just some black folks. Let me be clear. Some black folks are just hopping on that, like, oh yeah, these are horrible people. Guys, they do this same little recipe over and over, and we fall for it every time. It's not about no illegals, guys. They're just a bad guy right now. Don't be happy because you're getting a break.
Do you think, Ashley, that because of how countries are built, that there always needs to be a lower tier of society? Like, over in India, they have something called like the caste system. That's something that America does. Because before, again, like you said before, it's kind of like black people were considered the scum of the earth. We were just slaves. And then now the idea has shifted, and it's now centered and focused around illegal immigrants.
Yeah, I feel like, I'm not sure what they do in all these other countries, honestly. So I'm not even going to act like I do. I really don't know. I just know this mess that's going on in America, they playing in our face, because when it was white folks coming over here to get a better life, they building these businesses, they're established, the Polish, the Germans, the Irish, they're coming over here. Ashley, it was noble.
Man, I really appreciate your call. Thank you so much, Ashley, for calling in. Any and everybody else, call in 833-212-1017. Let us know. Do y'all really feel that right now that illegal immigration is or can be the downfall of the American dream? Call in right now, 833-212-1017.
All right, Robert, let's see if we got you back on here. What's popping, Robert?
Hey, how you guys doing? I ate my lunch early, so I can be jamming with juice.
Okay.
You guys got me started today. Well, first of all, to Ben's question, it's the downfall of the black family. That's the hidden agenda. Okay. Because if you think about it, you're going to give them $150,000, but then we've been fighting for reparations. It's a slap in the face to black people, and it's like building a house for somebody else to live in. It's ridiculous. And if our black representatives don't stand up publicly and address the malice that they're doing in our face, they need to get their butts out of office, and somebody need to get in there to step up and say, how can you give, I feel bad for these people, but how can you give someone $150,000 and walk past a born and raised American sleeping on a sidewalk?
True.
It's ridiculous. That's all I have to say. I love you guys, And I'll be waiting to get to work so I can eat my lunch and listen to you. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe. God loves you.
All love,
Thank you, Robert.
So much. Our Juicy Jammer, Robert.
Yeah. Our certified, I'm going to say Robert's a certified Juicy Jammer at this point, okay? He always listening to us, tapping in. I love it. With this whole 150K thing, like y'all might
$150,000.
Y'all might get mad at me.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Y'all might get mad at me, but I just want a little bit of clarification because here in America, and I don't want to just say like, oh, black people don't get this, whatever. There are assistance programs here in the city for people, like in the country, for people who need assistance to potentially get that assistance. Now, am I saying everybody gets this assistance? No. But one of the things that you hate, Benjamin, is the fact that you think some people rely too much on the government for their daily activities, their daily life, the things that they have to do just to move out into this world. And I don't know, it's kind of like I look at this kind of as the same thing in a sense. Now, the fact that they are illegal, it doesn't make me feel any type of way because I feel as though if you come here and you really are just trying to do better in your life and provide for your families and you're not causing any harm to anybody and you're working, you're paying the taxes or whatever it is and you're just trying to make it out here, I don't have a problem with people you getting some sort of assistance or you getting the help that you need because other people get put on what is it called? Well, just any government assistance in general, and they're just trying to make a better life for themselves. I draw the line. I did think that's a good point that we do have a lot of homeless people here, or just in general, who do not get any type of help.
Veterans.
There is nothing for them. Like maybe we need to come up with something where they can apply for something and get some type of something, as well. I think it just should help everyone. And I don't want the image to be like, oh, it's just Hispanics or it's like there's so many different types of immigrants who come over here, just like it's a bunch of different people who use the government assistance. So it's just people just need help sometimes, and I think it's fine if we give them that assistance.
And that's why I said when I began on my whole rabbit hole today with Benjamin, it was like one of these things. I'm like, dog, if I could just give up my Social Security card, if I could just give up my driver's license, give up all my American citizenship, and then just hit the Pacific Ocean real quick and then come back.
Okay,
I might be treated a little bit better. That's all I'm saying. Okay, because it seems like to me that if you're down there in Chicago as an illegal immigrant, you can just move into a hotel and you're all right. Okay, if I'm in New York, I can do that as well.
I can appreciate some immigrants because they do work that we don't want to do. Let's just be honest. Like, let's just be 100%. I'm gonna be real. You don't want to go work on the farms? Go work on the farms.
Love farming.
Okay, why you don't pick that as a job then?
Because I needed to talk to the people, Juice.
Okay, well you could do both. Okay, because you don't do this every single. You don't do this on the weekend. Oh, you plant what?
I got plants at the crib, bro. You know
like
this
food. No, what type of plants?
Well, my green bell peppers died. Okay, my green bell peppers died. But I'm figuring out my agriculture.
I don't want you being in the farm getting our food because you ain't gonna know how to make it.
But that's racist. You think
that is not racist?
You think it's only illegal immigrants out there?
How is that racist?
I don't know.
Exactly. You're putting a vision to it because of what the media has painted of what immigrants look like. But let's just be 100% real. They do jobs that we do not want to do. And I'm not upset at that. Because I'm not finna be, I do see, well, I'm not going to name specific jobs that I see because that might come off like I'm like judging them or saying a specific race does this, like, a black job. No, but the jobs that immigrants do, I'm sure we do not want to do it because it be career fairs all the time and I still be seeing people on my Facebook just happy-go-lucky for that government assistance. Like, I don't want to hear it. But that's just me.
I don't know. I'm kind of with Rob, though. One thing that Rob
I did appreciate Rob.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate Rob anytime he calls in. But one thing that really stuck with me, that what he said is like, giving out all these... giving out all this money to people who haven't been born here in America is a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face when you actually built this whole country and haven't got anything in return. So it's so crazy. It's so crazy. But, speaking about giving out away money.
Giving away that shmoney, honey.
One call, that's all.
I don't got $150,000 for y'all. But Truth Nation, now's your chance to be able to be entered into win our one call, that's all Grouper 5K giveaway entry for the day. Yes, you can be entered in to win $5,000 courtesy of Grouper Law Offices. Yes, it's not $150,000, but you can get $5,000. All right, potentially. All right, you're just being entered in to win.
Yes.
Okay, it's not like you just enter this country. Okay, and then you can actually just you're just being entered in.
Everybody
to win,
has to apply.
Everybody has to apply. You have to travel by the way of Ellis Island. Anyway, be caller number
5.
Be caller. Why 5?
I almost said cinco.
Be caller number 5 right now. Call in at Ocho.
Stop. No, give him the number. 833-212-1017. We're not doing that. 833-212-1017 for your chance to win $5,000. We're going to wrap up the show with a vote on the other side, but call in right now. It's Jammin' with Juice.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Truth Nation, it's Telly Hughes from Truth Be Told with Denise Thomas and Telly Hughes, and I have to let you know that the best morning show in the country is streaming live on YouTube every weekday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Yes, DT and I are now waking you up in the a.m. live every weekday on YouTube. So go to YouTube right now to subscribe to 1017 The Truth so you can watch Denise and I get your morning started off right. Milwaukee Black Talk is now streaming live on YouTube.
What distinguishes Old National Bank from other lenders in helping people buy their first home and furthering their small businesses?
One thing that really makes us stand out is our grants. We have 2 really big grants right now specifically for first-time home buyers buying in Milwaukee County. The first one is for $15,000. They have to be buying within Milwaukee County and reach certain income limits. And then the second one is for $20,000, and that is through the Federal Home Loan Bank of Indiana. We're headquartered in Indiana, as you know, Denise. So that is a second grant, and that is really the highest, most robust grant program throughout the entire southeastern Wisconsin area. So it's it's up to $35,000 essentially that a person could be receiving for their first home. If you are in a position that you're looking to buy your first home throughout Milwaukee County, please give me a call. Please contact me. I'm more than happy to help everybody that I can.
And what's your number, Anna?
Sure.
How can they reach you?
414-978-0283.
Protect your dream home with American Family Insurance, and you can weather any storm. You'll also save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. Products are not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
If you are an African American or Hispanic adult with type 2 diabetes, the University of Wisconsin needs your help to participate in Enrich, a diabetes research study which may involve working with a pharmacist and or a community health worker. Most discussions will be held over the phone. All participants will receive compensation. For more information, call Delicia now at 414-550-1016. That's 414-550-1016 and ask Delicia about Enrich.
Milwaukee Health Services Incorporated is celebrating 35 years of serving all income and medically underserved populations of Milwaukee's metropolitan area. MHSI is a one-stop shop that provides medical, radiology, dental, pediatric, behavioral health, pharmacies with affordable medications, and more. Also, MHSI's new family medicine residency program, located at the Isaac Cogg's Heritage Health Center, has brought 28 family doctors to our area, which is significantly impacted by healthcare workforce shortages. Become a new patient today. To schedule an appointment, call 414-372-8080. Your health is their business.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Truth Nation! Shout out to Juicy Jammer, to Tara. I know she got a black job for being entered into win the $5,000
It's a guy, but okay.
Whatever.
All right, we're talking
it's
about
2024, we gender fluid.
Immigration immigration. We're going to have to run through these calls pretty quick, so I'm not going to give the number out. But you can talk in the YouTube chat right now at 1017 The Truth. We're going to run to Marlon really quickly. What's poppin', Juicy Jammer?
Hey, the biggest issue with the immigration thing is they allow other people from other countries to get here. People from the southern border, they're not allowed those same opportunities. So when it takes somebody 3 to 5 years to do what they have to do legally, the people from the southern border don't get those same opportunities. So that's part of the issue. But I don't agree with them giving just free money out to them as well. So, two things can't be true
Right.
at once. Thanks.
Thank you,
so much,
Marlon.
for calling
Appreciate
in.
you.
God bless you, Juicy.
All right, we're going to run to Juicy Jammer, Black Conscious. How you feeling?
My Gemini brethren, what's cracking?
Yo, my brother. Peace, knowledge, and self, and good health to you both. But to what the caller was saying, to my point, you got people with school visas and work visas that has been expired for years, but no one is looking for them. Why? Because they paying taxes. And with the money they giving, y'all know that's truly what's the word I'm looking for here? Anyway, it skips me. But I'll get y'all with that tomorrow. Peace.
God bless you.
All right, thank you. We're going to run to Winky. What's poppin', Juicy Jammer? You got like 30 seconds.
What's going on, Player Pimp?
Yeah, well, just 30 seconds. Listen, I'm sorry, Juice, that you've bitten into the narrative of those jobs that they're taking. We don't want. That's a lie. And it was perpetrated on us by white America, rich white America. Let me tell you something. You go to Taco Bell, you go to Walmart, you go to IHOP, you go to JJ's Fish. When we started, we showed them how to utilize and bring the stuff to our community. They fired them all. They got Mexicans working back there. Okay, so I want you to understand something. The jobs that they getting is the jobs that someboody filling out for right now to get housekeeping downtown at the Hyatt.
Appreciate you, I'm out. Appreciate you. God bless you.
Thank you, Winky.
God
Juicy
bless you.
Jammer,
Be safe.
Winky. I wish I could have got Al up in here. I know he would have had
The
something
69
really
guy?
dope to say, but we'll maybe talk to Al tomorrow. But yeah, thank you, Curly Q. Said my hair is really cute. But yeah, no, pretty much what I'm just gonna say is I have no problem with people coming in here and having a better life for themselves. But like we have all said, everybody has said, that money that they're giving can also go to the people who already stay here.
Very true.
And so that's the only thing. I don't think we should be like, get them out of here. But I think the conversation just be, okay, if you have money for them, where's the money for us? That should be the only conversation, in my opinion.
And I'm just going to throw a tip out there for all the illegal immigrants. Just go ahead and get married. Get married. I have a good friend, Oscar, who turned gay to become an American. So.
All right, period. That's how America goes, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Jammin' with Juice today. I am Noni Juice. That's been Jammin'. Shout out to your brother Z. Tori Lowe Show up next.
Do you want to learn more about health and nutrition? Join me every Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. right here on 101.7 The Truth. I'm Dr. Amanda Williams, Chief Scientific Officer at Invite Health, and I'll cover topics from arthritis, diabetes, heart disease, and beyond, giving you tips and tools to optimize your health and wellness. You don't